And again, big shout out to Stream Elements. I appreciate them adding me to of course, the Stream Elements Dream Team as well. I really love those guys over there. And another thing that sets them apart from all other companies is the fact that you're not just getting a bot, right? You're not just going over there, you know, and getting so-and-so's bot, like Nightbot or whatever, but you are actually getting people who are backing you up. So if you go sign up for the Dream Team, right? And I think I got a link. Don't I got a link down below? If you want to sign up for the Dream Team, if you are a streamer and you want to sign up for it and you have enough, say, people on YouTube or you have enough people on Twitch, I think it's down below. Yes, it is. You can sign up for the Dream Team down there. Go down there, click that button, sign up for them, and get people backing you up because they do a whole bunch of stuff for you as well. Now, I never had any other bot people come to me, and I wasn't, you know, when they came to me to help me with my stream, they came to me, Baked Lakes, I like that name. They came to me before I was partnered, before I was anybody, and they said, hey, Kismet, we can help you with your stream, right? When I was just a small, tiny streamer. Not that I'm not still a small streamer, but before, see, like, you know, some of the companies, they come to you when you're, you know, big and successful. If you're the Dr. Disrespects or you're the Shroud or you're the, you know, Summit 1G or the Ninja, of course, they're going to come to you then. But where are they at when you're the little guy? Where are they at when you need the help, right? When you need the help to make your stream the next level, when you're trying to become a streamer, when you're trying to become an affiliate, when you're trying to become a partner. And that's what Stream Elements does. Stream Elements is there from the very beginning, whether you're just starting off or whether you have 20,000 followers, 50,000, 100,000, whatever level you're at, even all the way up to the Shroud level. Shroud also is part of the Dream Team of Stream Elements. Pretty awesome, as well as Tim the Tatman and a lot of other fantastic top-tier streamers here on Twitch. So I suggest go over to streamelements.com, check it out for yourself. If you want to be part of the Dream Team, there's a link down there. You can join me, get yourself an awesome jacket like I got, and of course get that awesome support. They also do a whole bunch of stuff for your stream if you do part of that Stream Team. And I'm always bending their ear all the time. Okay, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And how can I make full screen alerts? And how can I do this? And how can I do that? Right? So they do help you a lot. So you don't want just a bot. You want people backing you up. So go show them some love. Go show them some love. Tell them Kismet sent you. And I love that feature. I love the feature that I can go in and edit and have complete control over everything in my stream. I love that. I love that fact. It's very, very cool. And again, thank you to Baked Lakes for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let's keep going. We still got time to go. Got an hour and 40 minutes left of the stream, unless you guys want to make it longer. Huh? If you want to make it longer, you can donate toward TwitchCon. Toward TwitchCon. It's going to my mods right now. So you can donate toward TwitchCon to, of course, help them get to TwitchCon, to pay for their airfare, to pay for their hotel, and all that other stuff. All of the funds that I'm raising here, all of the donations that I am raising is toward my mods to help them get to TwitchCon, because I love to see them there. Some people are going to go for the first time, which is going to be Nooshki. Chewy went last year. Josie went last year, and so did Monsterholic and Dark Angel. But we want to have our Nooshki at TwitchCon. We want to have our Nooshki there. Nooshki, by the way, excellent PUBG player. Excellent PUBG player. All right, so some people showed up from behind, tried to shoot me in the back. But Ada had my back there. And apparently we own some people down here as well. Own some people. I think that's the first time I've ever killed them through the window like that. That's cool. That's cool. I got a good shot out there, too. I got a good headshot. Let's keep going. There we go. I'm good to turn the corner. Awesome. Awesome. Now, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kismet in the chat.
On him.
It'll highlight in red. I'll know you're talking to me. Now, remember that thing I was talking about earlier? She can't get through the doorway. She's too big. Now, I've got to move up, and then she'll jump to me, but she will not be able to make it through the doorway. So, it's all on me.
They're gone. That's the last of them. Let's take them out.
That's why I love the Overseer's Guardian. Ha ha ha. Give me that loot. New mods available.
Grab that.
New mods available in the workshop. Awesome. I don't know what they are, but let's go take a look. What did I just get? What did I get? Mods. A Mr. Handy Warmonger Spiked Plate. All right. All right. Now, I'm going to show you something funny in Fallout 4 in this particular DLC here. I'm going to come back for all this loot later. It's going to weigh us down while we're going through here. But there's a section right here that they screwed up. Come on. Somebody messed up there. There should be something there, right? You've got this. You can see it into the infinite world. Right? There should be a wall there or something. But hey, it happens. Again, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nothing. Oh, look over there. Oh, a legendary annihilator. Come on, Ada. Now, if you're playing in survival mode, you want to go right toward this bed. The reason why you want to go right toward this bed is it's the only place to save. So get out of your power armor, which I know is scary. They can shoot you through that grate, so be careful. And you go right down here, and you go ahead and sleep for an hour and watch what happens. Boom. Nothing. Let's try another hour. There she is. So now she jumped to you because you used the bed to pull her to you. Now, can she get out the doorway? We're going to find out in a second. Because I'm going to need her to tank this big annihilator here. Again, because I'm playing it very hard here. But I have played this through many times in survival mode and the new survival mode. There's a bunch of robots over there. Come on, Ada.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
over here.
I'll get it done. There's no way I can reach that.
Shit, nothing. At least it sure as hell looks that way. Hey.
Now she jumped to me again. See that? But we wanted to go over here, though.
Area.
So you're going to have this problem with the sentry bots.
False alarm. Standing down.
Move out.
Certainly. I don't think I can make it there.
I'm going to look over here now. Oh, back to the usual daily team.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Now see what we're running up against, right? So it's just me versus all these bots. Thank you, Loki. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. There we go. So cool stuff, Shawnee, about that EB Games. I want all that stuff. Kismet, your TwitchCon reset. We got it fixed. Thank you for letting me know. Again, that's why I like that. I probably pushed reset when I was clearing that person's name. It happens. It happens. There we go. And again, Loki, I don't feel so good. I like that name.
Why not let the ripple much? Nothing there.
All right, let's just get this going.
Identify yourself. Fugitive
We may
has
have some
been
trouble.
located. Commencing attack.
This is just like PvP. Don't stand still.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Hey. There.
That takes care of that.
I hear a turd up there. Whoa! Ooh, I forgot that one blows up. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Scared the heck out of me.
counter is spiking. We may want to move.
What do we got? Harpoon gun to the assassin. We're getting a lot of harpoon guns today. Does 50% more damage against humans. Grab all that loot. Now, all the general loot here, you don't necessarily have to pick up. But you can definitely grab all this loot. Now, notice how it's yellow. I have a mod that shows me where all the dead peeps are. Because sometimes it's hard to find where all your peeps died, right? So you lose them. So this is a really great mod. I think it should have been in the original game. And it has the ability to turn it on and off whether you want it on or not. Oh, another legendary. +1 strength and endurance. Leather sturdy armor about that. We got lots of stuff for the legendary museum here. Lots of stuff. Oh, mini nuke on that one. I'm sure glad he didn't shoot it at me. We already got this one. Thought I heard some more peeps somewhere. Nice little workshop in here. That turret again. Assess the danger first. Reload while you're walking. Go in there in a second. Oh, there's some baddies over there. There's some baddies over that way. Now, one of the things we want to watch out for is that this door is going to close. If I go too much further, the door is going to close behind us. And we could, in theory, lose our loot. Now, we're going to go in here and open up some security gates. And we're going to see what we can find up in here. My time to dream. I hope you have hit the goals tonight. I had a great time in making it. Thank you, Eldon Whistler. Thank you so much for that donation, man. You have a fantastic sleep. Thank you so much on behalf of myself and my mods for those donations tonight. You know we love you up in here, Eldon. You have a great night, man. Let's do it. Turn that corner. Your gun is legendary. Where do you find it, if I may ask? Comrade Norsk, I will hook you up, bro. I will hook you up. This is my favorite weapon in the game. There are some weapons that do more damage. There are some weapons that are kind of better on situationals, right? Depending on what you're fighting. But my favorite overall weapon in the game, the Overseer's Guardian. The Overseer's Guardian, of course, has a 308 receiver, long ported barrel, recoil comes as stock as a large quick eject mag, reflex sight, and the muzzle brake. It has 188 damage. That's right, 188 damage per shot because it shoots 2 projectiles at once. It's shooting 2 308s at the same time, which gives it that high damage. Now, if you mod it like I do, and you take out the automatic part, you take the sniper thing off the top, and of course you put the muzzle brake and all the other stuff, then what it is the Overseer's Guardian shoots really, really fast, and it can be hip fire, you can aim fire, and even shoot stuff really far away, right? You just put this little green dot on their forehead, boom, they're dead. And you get a lot of one-shots too. You can take their head clean off with one shot, which I think is super cool. Super cool. Now look what we found, everybody. That's right, a whole full set of X01 power armor just sitting right here. Now here's the cool thing about armor, by the way. You can just grab the actual armor pieces itself without having to take the power armor itself. Right, so I can take those armor pieces. I can go over here to Ada. Ooh, that was loud.
Glad to be of service.
That was a little loud. I can take those armor pieces so I'm not overburdened, because she can carry a lot. And we can go ahead and give her some of this power armor stuff. And then we've got another set of X01, because I parked an X01 set somewhere, and I have no idea where it went. I'm kind of thinking one of my peeps might have taken it. But you can see we can put all that stuff over onto her, including all the junk that we picked up. We can go ahead and put all that so that we don't have to carry it the whole entire time. She can carry like 480 weight worth of stuff. That's more than I can carry, right? I can carry 372 right now. So there we go. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and unlock the other side. Like so here. Come on. Oh, she's a feisty one. There we go. We got it.
Yes.
We got it going on. All right. Now we have a bunch of loot here that we can loot, but it's just going to make us overburdened. If you need ammo or you need to repair your armor, now's a good time. But there's really not much in here except for some ammo, whatnot. And we'll come back for all this loot. We'll loot this whole entire area eventually. There's really not much here. I mean, if you got a nuke, now would be a good time to have it at the ready. We got some stuff in here. We already got that stuff. I think we got all of that. All right, now's a good time to save, by the way, too, in case you get locked out. And you say, oops, I wanted to back up and do something. Let's do it.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
Sure
I
can.
could definitely use the help.
I thought you might say something like that. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Come on, now that was a good move. I jetpacked up on the top there.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
My robot allies only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice.
Got it.
Disappearing act, huh?
People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist.
There's an enemy nearby.
You think? All right, let's pause for a second. Let me catch up on chat. Ooh, that was a lot of fun. I love that one. Let's see. Your gun is legendary. Yes. Do I play Fallout Shelter? You're looking at the original, the #1, the original Fallout Shelter player. That's actually when I started streaming, by the way. 3 years ago on my birthday, June 23rd, coming up this month. 3 years ago, I started streaming, and the first game that I streamed live here on Twitch as a professional streamer was Fallout Shelter, a game that I absolutely love. I played it since day one, and I have played it continuously for over 1,000 and so many days since it came out. I forget how many days. It's like June 14th of 2015. So it's been a lot of days. It's been a lot of days. It's over 1,000 days, and I play it nearly every single day. Because sometimes I queue up a bunch of stuff, and it goes and does it. Now, my Vault 45 has been running since day one, and is still running today. That's right, for over 1,000 real-life days, by the way. That's not in-game days. That's real-life days. So I love some Fallout Shelter. I do play it here on stream. I have multiple shelters going at the same time. We're playing a playthrough where we're doing it on the PC, as well as we're doing a playthrough in my main vault on tablet. So we do that. I do it on bonus streams. I used to do it on Tuesdays during the day, but since I've switched my summer schedule, we will be just having bonus streams of Fallout Shelter throughout the summer as well. So be watching for that. Hit the follow button right up there. You can check it out on Twitter as well. It'll notify you. I always tweet out when I'm live on stream. Great way to find out when I'm going to do Fallout Shelter. But absolutely, we will do some Fallout Shelter. I will show you, of course, how to build up your vault, because we are doing a vault from scratch from on the PC. And then, of course, I'll show you the more advanced stuff, the really, really advanced stuff when you get later in the game and trying to build up your dwellers so that they just absolutely rule. Absolutely rule. Now, if you would like a Fallout Shelter guide, you can go ahead and check out my Fallout Shelter on there. And of course, they did come out with Fallout Shelter on the Switch and of course on console. So if you would like to get that, I'll go ahead and put that in the chat for you. I forget what it is. What is the command, mods, for my Fallout Shelter video? Put it in the chat for me, please. I forget my own commands because my mods are so awesome. They do all the stuff for me. And that's why I'm trying to raise some funds to get them to TwitchCon right now. Now I've got an hour and 21 left, hour and 21 minutes left of the stream. And if you'd like to extend the stream, if you'd like to also donate and help my mods get to TwitchCon, I greatly appreciate it. For every donation, I will extend the stream. We'll just keep playing and playing and playing until we get them to TwitchCon, right? Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready to play some Fallout, man. I'm so pumped for Fallout 76. I'm so pumped that a new Fallout's coming out. We're going to get Starfield. We're going to get the new Elder Scrolls. I mean, I'm just so jazzed. It's a great time to be a gamer right now. Crazy tons of epic games coming out. Big shout out to Microsoft, by the way. They did a really great presentation. Their presentation usually sucks big time, but they crushed it this year, and I give them credit where credit is due. They did a great job of their presentation, but Bethesda still stole the show. Still stole the show like they always do. Right? Except for last year was kind of iffy. But this year was pretty epic. They got more to announce this year. Josie in the chat. Speaking of people going to TwitchCon, Josie's one of those I'm trying to get to TwitchCon. There we go. We really appreciate the support, says Josie in the chat. That's right. We're up 257. We're going to try to get there. We're going to try to get there before TwitchCon so we can get them all there big time. Fallout Shelters came out on PS4. Absolutely. And for the Switch. So if you got either of those, I suggest you try it out. Go ahead and follow my Getting a Great Start in Fallout Shelter guide right in the chat there. FS Tips, that's what it's called. Right in there. Go ahead, and there's actually 2 guides there to help you get started in Fallout Shelter. It still works, even if you're on console or whatnot. It'll give you a great start, especially if you're getting frustrated, you get stuck in there. Now, I played a few vaults, and I crashed and burned at the very beginning. Crashed and burned for the first few hours of playing Fallout Shelter, and then, of course, I got into a rhythm. I'm like, okay, now I kind of get the idea of it. And then, boom, it's been going continuously for over 1,000 real-life days. I know, crazy. Crazy. Rad Rose says, this year's E3 so far has been one of the best, in my opinion. I agree with you, Rad Rose. Oh, River Dog, let's keep it going. 4284. You just want me to do some tough math, don't you? River Dog. He's just going to make it so it's hard for me to do the math now. Oh, man. All right, now I got to do... Oh, man, that's messed up. That is funny and messed up at the same time with a weird math. Let's see some hype and love in the chat. And if you got some lulls, let's put some lulls in the chat. Maybe some mega lulls in the chat for making Kismet do math late at night. Now, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning for me. So that means I got to do math at really late at night. Oh, my gosh. Oh, he made it perfect. It's $300 on the dot. That's why he did that. I see now. All right. So right now, it's... let's see. What is it? 4284. Oh, man. 4284. Can I do seconds? I think I can do seconds. Okay. So, all right, we'll take 20 away from there, which will leave us with 2284. And that will take us till 6, 22, and 84 seconds, which actually is going to be 60 seconds, which is going to be 4. Hey, man, I get down to the seconds. That's how hardcore I am up in here. Let's do it. 14. And that's going to add another minute over here. So that's going to be 23. So we got 2 hours and 36 minutes of the stream now. So let's see some serious love to Riverdog. Getting it rocked down. My mods are going to love you, bro. You're going to get some serious hugs and love from my mods at TwitchCon. That's for sure. That is from sure. All right. Much love to Riverdog up in there. Thank you for that massive donation. Appreciate that massively. Big thanks, bro. Big thanks. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep playing some Fallout. Get away from that music.
Only a fucking coward hides.
And why are you hiding? Gonna come back and get all this loot later.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Gosh, that scared the heck out of me.
Hostile has escaped. Transmitting. Description to designated.
I gotta turn her down a little bit. Oh my gosh. Look again. Whoever did this DLC kind of, this one part here. I mean, the rest of the DLC is awesome. At least I think it is. Some people weren't into it. But I think it was good. I think it's good every single time. And when you open the door, don't stand in front of it because you're going to get shot. And Mr. Dude is stuck back there. Oh, yeah. I remember this from the survival version. Save right there. Speaking of save, let's save. Thanks for the free fusion core. Oh, yeah. We came in there and there was like a crazy ton of legendary mobs. Grab some Nuka-Cola. Check this terminal. From Ivy, read this. Don't reset the scores. Scores. Let's play a game. Let's play a game within a game. Dark Angel coming in. Coming in. 8-bit. Thanks so much, Dark Angle, for that host love up in here. Appreciate that. Coming in with the auto host. Thank you, thank you. Dark Angel, one of my mods, mega supporter as well. By the way, Riverdog, now a legendary supporter of the stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for reaching that topper tier of awesome peeps. All right, start game. Let's do it. This is Robotron. I used to play this a long time ago in the arcade. How do I fire? Spacebar. I forgot you can use the mouse. Oh, lost a guy. Fail. Oh, some bad guys. Bad guys in there. Actually doing okay, he says right before he dies. I love this game within a game stuff. Oh, I got a new person just as I died there. This is old school, man. This is my days. We were pioneering games. Back in the day, laying the groundwork of the games today. Back in the day. Oh, it's like a heat seeker. Still going. Wow. You get 50K. I'm sure there's someone who has played this way more than me. Oh, there we go. Still going. I'm sure there's someone who's played this way more than me. Oh, dead. New high score, 57,980. Nope. Quit game. Yes. Who's played that and just has like the most insane score, I'm sure. From Ivy. Whoever reset the high scores, I will find you and I will have your head. Scores. Nice. I'm gonna take it. Stealing his game. Stealing his game. That's really gonna tick him off. Right? I wonder if there's somebody who just got like a bazillion points in that game. No problem. Still a lot of work. But again, good start. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that love. Looks like I have something to hunt for to put my weapon rack display. There you go. There you go. Never played that mini game. Can I ask where you get it, Kismet? Yeah, right here. Right here, Rad Roach, is where you get it. Automatron. In the Automatron. It's right here. That's where you find it. Right here. We're down. We're at the. We're at Fort Hagen over here, where you you fight your way through the robot peeps. What the heck, Ada?
You really are taking the power.
Picking up something.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Found the target again. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
Look at those headshots.
Fugitive.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Commencing attack.
Assaultron. Bye-bye.
Contact lost.
See, now I don't like Assaultrons because they one-shot me.
Prepare to be annihilated.
Multiple hostile.
Well done, sir.
Wow, Ada for the boss mode. Oh, look at all these dead peeps. Ada owned them. Again, Assaultrons, especially the succubus here, is very, very dangerous, especially in survival mode. In survival mode, they one-shot you. That's it. You're gone. In very hard mode, they usually one-shot you, kind of.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth boy.
Now, see, there's something really cool I can do because I have the jetpack right now. I can literally just jetpack up there and annihilate those peeps, but we're going to do the regular way.
Fugitive should be considered.
New mods available on the workbench. So let's go in and look. What mods do we get? So we got a capacitor, a warmonger, we got sentry helm, Ahabs, and Assaultron legs.
And dangerous.
Again, notice how it showed up red? That's because I have the targeting HUD on my helmet. Oh, look at this. Leather armor of the Mutant Slayer. Oh, we can have lots of stuff for our legendary museum. It's going to be epic. Oh, kill them all. Look out.
Not much of a threat after all.
Ada's deadly, man. Ada is just owning these dudes. Oh, look at that sneaky guy. Boom! Just put it on their forehead, click the trigger. Bye-bye, Overseer's Guardian for the win. For the win! Thank you, Kellemal, for that host. Appreciate the auto host love. Thank you so much for if you're coming in from Kellemal, big friend of the stream. Come on in, relax, take it easy. We're talking some Fallout. Oh, Ryoko, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, sending that massive shockwave through the entire stream here, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. If you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here. Obviously, played a lot of Fallout 4. I'm going to place a lot of Fallout 76 until the tires fall out of that off of that sucker. You know, we're going to be playing a lot of that. If you would like to be part of that, by the way, let me check my lurker chat again. I would love to join, says Real Era. There we go. You're in. You're in. Josie, gotcha. Who else we got? We got Marzi saying hi in there. Marzi, did you want to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons? You let us know. Now, we are setting up a community for Fallout 76. If you want to be part of the Wasteland Tycoon Fallout 76 crew, here's what you do. You go to Discord. My mods will throw it in the chat there. You click the Discord link. You go in there. And you go into the lurker chat and you say, hey, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the Wasteland Tycoon crew. Now, what's it all about? Well, it doesn't matter whether you're playing PS4, Xbox, or you're playing on PC. We are getting a community together of players so you guys can have friends to play with while you're playing Fallout 76. So you know you got some peeps backing you up, some awesome people from my community to go and play. Now, of course, it's cross-platform. We can all play together. That would really be awesome. That would really be awesome, but we'll see if that happens. All right, got the turret action. Already looted these guys. Let's make our way up this way. I really like this DLC. It's a lot of fun. Look at this little trap action. Now, these are actual beams right here that'll beam you in the face. Ooh, almost hit that one. Oh, and these actually move too, so be careful. Just for fun, I like to blow that up. Again, good time to save because we absolutely own those dudes. We own those dudes. GG. And again, if you are new to my stream, if you like Fallout, if you like to blow stuff up, if you like explosions, you are in the right spot. You are in the right stream. I love doing all those things myself. And I play a lot of Fallout. Oh, a little bit too far away. See, that would be a bummer right there. To get that mob. If you weren't like me and you had a rocket jetpack. See, I got a jetpack, allows me to jetpack up, right? One of the mods you can do in the higher levels of crafting. And then you can kind of jump down, get all this epic loot, including a bunch of ammo there. Very nice. Check and see if anybody in there. I think we're going to go up and over again. Now this room comes out on this side. So, you know, you could just also just run through as well. And there's tons of loot in here. We'll get all this loot later on. Again, we're just kind of bypassing the loot right now. We'll come back to it. So we're not overburdened when we get to the end. Again, kind of cool to go back over here. Take out all these turrets, get all the extra loot. What's going over there, Ada? I don't know what it is, but I always want to shoot the lights. Get reloaded. Now we're up above where we were before. Came through down there.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
Okay.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Now in survival mode, you don't have the ability. Now we're getting to the good stuff here. Let's save. In survival mode, you don't have the ability to save, right? So you have to run back to like a bed or something like that to save. So there's a few times I had to do this over and over again in survival mode because they one-shot me. Now what I need is I need my sentry bot to be with me, but the sentry bot is not. So I've got to find a way to get the sentry bot to where I am.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
All right, now we'll see what we got to make this a little bit more interesting. Let's see. We got ourselves some explosives. Some fragment grenades are always fun. Now again, she's not out here to help us, so we're in trouble, right? We got to take all these people on ourselves. A little low on that one, I think. No! Ha! Ha! She killed her from up above! I used the door to block her shot. Woo! Oh my god. I thought it was a goner there. I usually die the first time every time I do that. There's not a playthrough that I haven't done because I've only played it in survival mode where she doesn't kill me right there. And I was pumping stem packs like they were going out of business. But the second, see, I'm really afraid when she does that Assaultron thing. I'm afraid she's going to kill me every time, and she almost did. You saw that, but then, of course, she appeared up there and then shot her from the back and got her. Woo!
Find anything useful?
There we go. Now we got new mods. There we go. What else we got? Molly? Probably gonna hit myself with it. There we go. Now we got Ada.
How may I be of service?
Over there.
No problem.
Get her in the front.
On her.
I'll get it done.
Now I can fire and take her out, but this is more fun watching the robot. Watch them take on each other.
Move here.
Take care of it.
That one.
No problem. Engaging hostile target.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Alright, so we let Ada do it that time. I've killed her many times. Even in melee mode, by the way. In the new survival mode, in melee mode. Very, very hard. Very hard! Whatever, Windows. Stop making blingy noises. Alright, now the cool thing about this is legendary armor. So it increases energy damage. You can mod it out. Has a really decent stats. Really, really cool stuff. Again.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, the Tesla rifle fires electrical discharge and arcs between various targets. So you hit one target, it hits another one and another one. It's really cool to watch. Really cool weapon. Again, more energy damage. Regular power armor there as well. And we've done it, everybody. We've done it. We did all of this, but of course, always be leery that something crazy is about to happen around the next door. I think that was so close. Now, again, I'm playing on very hard this time. Oh, that would have been nice to have that nuke. I'm playing on very hard right now. But I have, again, played it in the new survival mode. Oh, I always forget to click that one. That was my bad. Also, they give you another weapon, which is really cool. Where did it just go? This one, which is the Assaultron head. So you can run around with an Assaultron head and use it as a weapon, which I think is really cool. I love to give that to, like, my companions. And now it's time to super loot, everybody. Time to get all the sweet loot. Right up in here. We're going to get it going on with the sweet loot. Give me all the loot. Give me all the loot. Kismet wants the loot. Open this door up. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and backtrack and get all the loot. Then we're going to head out of here. Close call. Rad Roach with the clip. Let's check it out. I wasn't watching. I was getting nervous. Wow, what did my health hit? Wow, hit just below 20%. Yeah, I think every time I've ever played that through, I've died. Well, at least in survival mode. Pretty awesome. Oh, 2 more retweets, everybody. 2 more retweets. You're going to get some more Kiz caps here in the stream. Follow that link in the chat, please. Great way to help the stream for free. I mean, hey, it just takes a second. Go out, retweet, invite some more epic people into the stream. Because we're having lots of fun tonight. I think we're down to 20% health in 1 second. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it looked like. My mods for Fallout 4 are up to 166 Curse You Nexus. Oh man, that's a lot of mods right there, bro. That's a lot of mods, but you know what? Hey, if it adds to the fun of the game, that's what mods are all about. That's what they're all about. I really like the Sim Settlements mod. That one's a lot of fun. Now this is where we came in here. This is the entrance. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of my power armor. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the fusion core. Like so. And turn my light on, and then I'm going to go ahead and backtrack throughout the whole instance again. But this time, I'm going to backtrack without my power armor. And a good time to save, too, since we just did all of that. We're going to just pick up any excess loot that we find. So we're going to super loot the entire area. Now, sometimes I super loot as I'm going through, but of course, this is really dangerous. It's actually really hard at lower levels. I've tried it at really lower levels on the new survival mode, and you can easily be one-shot by just about everything in here. Which is funny, you can even be one-shot even with a fully upgraded armor. So it can be very, very tough. So just be aware of that if you are playing through in the harder modes. But it is also very, very fun to try to, you know, challenge yourself to see if you can do those harder modes. I always like to play the harder mode, especially, you know, I was playing, I originally played in normal mode. And I got up to about level 40, and the game started getting really easy. At least I felt it was getting way easy. So what I did was I kept playing and kept going. Then I got my power armor and whatnot. And then about level 90, it got just too easy, right? I can just one-shot everybody. And of course, this was in the days with the bug, with the McCready bug, where you basically just could one-shot them every single time, which eventually it did fix, which is good. But it just became too easy. So what I did is I didn't even bother finishing the game. I just started over again in survival mode to test that out. And then I finished it in survival mode. I've actually never finished it in any other mode other than survival mode. And I've played through many, many times. Over 2,200 hours in game. And love, love, love playing the game. Super fun. Super fun. Now, if you have any questions about Fallout 76, you have any questions about my stream or about me, feel free to throw them in the chat. Use my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. I'll know you're talking directly to me. Don't want to miss any of this loot. All right. Now, I'm breathing heavy right now. That means I've got lots of loot. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Ada here.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
And we're going to go ahead and offload a lot of this random stuff that I just picked up. And weigh her down. And that's why I upgraded her so that she can carry a lot of stuff. So I don't necessarily have to put it in a container. I can just go ahead and give it to her. So it'll take all this real heavy armor and whatnot that I'm carrying. and give it to her. And especially like weapons are also very heavy. Weigh your character down, especially in survival mode. And that's it. That's all she can carry. But she does. That's a lot less stuff that I have to carry. A lot less trips I have to take and drop stuff off to super loot the area. Let's see some super loot icons in the chat, everybody. If you've got that, if you are a subscriber, you got access to that super loot emote. Let's see it in the chat. Let's see that loot in the chat. All right, holy moly, I love all this loot. Holy mama. Look at all this sweet loot. All this loot's making me want to sit up. Get this loot on here. Let's get our loot on. All right.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Oh, I'm not gonna. That's why I like Ada. She thinks just like me. She's like, get all the loot, Kismet. Get all the loot and bring it with us. I totally would love to drive this thing. And I want it now. Game killer with a super loot. That's right. Getting that super loot on up in here. Now, if you are a subscriber and you would like to redeem, use some of your Kiz caps to redeem sounds, you can do so in the store. There is a stream store here where you can use your Kiz caps to do all sorts of fun stuff. Even get your name in my game. That's right. If you want to get your name in my game, you can redeem put in 45, and you will actually eventually get your name in game. Now, there's no guarantee when and where I'm going to put it, but you will eventually get it in game. And I keep that list going. I keep that list going, and when I'm ready, I'm going to put your name in the game. So there's something fun to do as a subscriber. Something fun to do with your Kiz caps. Can't wait till Fallout 4 with all the expansion goes on sale someday. They usually have lots of sale. Burning Tree on Fallout. I've seen it for 20 bucks. I've seen the DLC for pretty cheap. If you want to look for deals, by the way, Josie, who's one of my mods, goes out and hunts down all the epic deals for stuff like Fallout. Look at this teddy bear over here. That's funny. For Fallout and other games like that, so you can save tons of cash in various locations. So she'll go hunt down those deals and bring you the deals. So be looking on our Discord, because she does post a lot of them up there. I just went up here, right? I just forgot like 10 seconds ago I was up here. Oh, I missed that bottle though. We don't want to leave the booze behind. Don't want to leave my boozy booze. Now we've also got some power armor. I got a power armor frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move this power armor frame out of here. So many fancy collectibles. I know, huh? I know. I would love to buy all of the collectibles. First Sith saying hi in the chat. What's up? How you doing today? Oh, there's no light on this. There's no light on this power armor because it's got no helmet. All right. Now, sometimes I will come back for these frames, and sometimes I'll just leave them. I'll just grab the parts, and I'll get some new frames wherever I go, like Diamond City or something like that. But sometimes I do come back and get them, so I will just kind of move it to where it's right here. And, of course, you want to absolutely make sure that you take the fusion core out, or you'll come back and find that someone has taken off with it. So we looted in that direction. Let's go ahead and loot back again in this direction. Let's see what we can find. Looted all of this already. Nice, nice. Now, if you notice, I always loot the NPCs along the way. The reason why is because I don't want them to disappear and take all my sweet loot with them. So we're just going to speed up a little bit here. I hope you guys don't mind. We're going to speed up with the looting. I call it speed super looting. So you just like loot everything that you can find. The robot arm on the ground. Just look around. Now, why do I loot all this stuff? Well, of course, I don't like to shortcut the game. I do not just give myself all the stuff. I go around and collect every single bit of it. I play totally legit. And then I go and I build these mega builds from all of this sweet loot. And again, you never know what you might find. Another reason why I super loot is the fact that I might find a bobblehead, or I might find a magazine. A great way to make sure that you've thoroughly looked through the entire location is to loot everything as you go. And I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of super looting. They always miss something on the ground, because especially when you're trying to go fast, you'll miss loot just laying around on the ground. Again, backtracking, looking for buckets and booze. Apparently sitting down in some chairs, even though I didn't want to. That happens when you press the E button too much. I do it quite often. I'll press the E button too much. Just sending all that loot flying. Anything else? Any caps down here? Always checking terminals. Sometimes they hide the caps in the terminals itself. Sometimes around, behind. A lot of that stuff. Ooh, mama. Now you might notice, hey, Kismet, why don't you use all the stuff like Nuka-Cola and all that other stuff? I find that I typically don't need it. But I totally could if I wanted to. I could if I wanted to. Now in survival mode, I have actually used it before. Very handy in survival mode. But I don't typically use it. Even though it does give you a great advantage, you can use it for different things. I can play the game all the way through without that advantage. And that's what I like. I like to challenge myself to go whole next level action. Alright, now again, getting overburdened with too much stuff. But that's okay, we're just going to walk through. Because a lot of this stuff is right next to each other, so you spend a lot of time. Notice, by the way, it was on the wall there. Grabbing all that loot. Bottles. Now, bottles are super important in the regular version or in the survival version. You turn those bottles into dirty water, and of course, make yourself some vegetable soup, which gives you food and water at the same time. One of my favorite things to make is vegetable soup in survival mode. Makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. And of course, you can have your people farm potatoes and whatnot. Potatoes and corn. Or is it carrots? Carrots, so that you get that epic loot. Ooh, look at all this loot. Man, this place is just absolutely packed with loot. Holy moly. Fort Hagen Terminal.
Sweet.
That's all you gotta do. Just click a whole bunch of them, everybody. I tell you, I'm so lucky. I just completely just ignore the mechanics of that and just randomly click, and I get it pretty often. Some nights I get on a roll, like tonight, where I'm just like every single terminal I found by just absolutely guessing, which is pretty funny. Well, look who showed up. I start shooting and she just shows up. Alright, now what we're doing is we're just backtracking, trying to grab any loot that we can find along the way. We are very overburdened. Now I've also got the perk that allows me to use my action points for running, move quicker. So it helps a lot when you're doing looting like this, especially when you're overburdened. I've also got Action Boy going, which is boosting my regen of my action points. Another cool thing is try to space it out so that your stuff is lining up, right? So you run out of energy or you run out of AP points right when you're at a point where you can loot. That's creepy. Creepy. Very, very creepy. Creeping me out there, bros. Creeping me with the creepy creep. Again, there's some beds so you can save. I'm gonna go ahead and save because we just did a lot of looting. A lot of looting, so I don't have to redo all that looting. Again, a cooking station's also a great place to store your loot if it is full. All this, nope. Got a pink dress there. I don't know how handy that will be, but it's free loot. We might as well take it. Kim's there. Looted that guy already. Holy mackerel! Weary making me jump, dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. Let's see some Kismet highs in the chat. Now you can start bowling. Exactly. What a happy little place. You asking me? Fine, thanks. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Berloni Pepperoni. Thank you for coming in to the stream. As you can see, we're getting into all sorts of trouble up in here. All sorts of trouble, opening security doors. We're killing assaultrons. We're forwarding the assaultron DLC. We're playing in very hard right here, though I have played in survival mode many times. Lots and lots of fun up in here. We're talking Fallout 76 and all of that all night long. If you have any questions or concerns about Fallout 76, feel free to ask away in the chat. If it's a question that I have not already got the answer to, I will go ahead and add it to our question list as we try to acquire more and more information about Fallout 76. Also, if you're looking to buy a copy of it or you want to know the Fallout 76 site on Bethesda's site, I put all those links and whatnot down below. If you're trying to get the collector's edition, but you're like, Kismet, it's sold out, I suggest to keep looking, keep watching those links. There we go! Berloni Pepperoni coming in, dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. So if you'd like to know anything about that, we're also talking a lot. Oh, look at all this sweet loot right here. Oh, mamma mia, give it to me. Give it to me. Got to get them stogies. So let's sit down and have a stogie for a minute. Nah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, snaps. It'd only be 40 then. Exactly. Now, you might be, Kismet, what is this number right above the stream up here? Well, that number represents how long we're going to go until the stream is over. Now, what we're doing is we're doing a TwitchCon sellout stream. That means I raise funds just for my mods. That's right, just for my mods to get to TwitchCon. Now, we're trying to raise enough funds, of course, for them to for their hotel and travel and all of that stuff. If you would like to extend the stream and also build some goodwill with my mods and do something nice for somebody else, please consider hitting that donate button for them. And again, I'm one of the very few people that actually brings my mods to TwitchCon. I didn't see anybody else do it last year, and I brought them last year as well. And I hope to bring them this year as well. Or at least do my best to pay as much as I can toward their way to TwitchCon. Bada bing, bada boom. And I think that's about it. Got this room and the other room, and I think we done. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice, everybody. All right, let's go through here. Sweep through here, look for any goodies that we can take with us. No music. I'm massively overburdened here. Look at all this stuff. Biometric scanners. Whole bunch of loot. Now I could go back and I could drop off. Typewriter back there. I could go back and I could drop off all this loot and then come back and I wouldn't be overburdened. But at this point, it's best just to keep going. Keep that loot gathering. Gather all your loot and just walk it out. Especially if you already have the perks like I do that allow you to use your AP points to run. It's much easier to just grab the loot and just slow walk it back or use your action points to get back. Thank you to Kenny for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Let's see some Kismet highs in the chat, everybody. I have a link I can share. A link to what? Isn't it cheaper to buy the Game of the Year edition? It totally is. It totally is. Yeah. You want to whisper them the Game of the Year edition? Go for it. Go for it. All right, look at all this loot. See, there's a lot of loot hidden in these boxes and stuff. You can pick these boxes up and even throw them. You can pick up the basketball and shoot it through the hoop. I've done it many times. A lot of fun. If you can't see in it, best thing to do is pull it out of there like that. Some boxes can also be shot out of there. Jangles, what's up? Jangles the moon monkey hanging out over here. Let's get that cup right there. What else we got? Nothing? By the way, sometimes in the back of these things, they've got stuff hidden in the back of these things. In my first playthrough, I found a ton of them. I don't look for them as much in my playthroughs now, but there was like lunch boxes and other fun stuff like that hidden behind there. Okay, lots of loot hidden back there. Oh, there's that helmet. Army helmet. Wow, this loot just keeps on coming. I might be like, Kismet, why are you collecting all that loot, bro? Well, I do what I call mega builds, where I gather a crazy ton of loot. Holy moly! Diamond Eye with a full 1 year, 12-month look. It's all filled up. Getting his dragon wings. There you go. Your little baby dragon is a big dragon now. He's got his dragon wings. Let's see the massive 12 months, 1 year sub love. That is some crazy massive support. Thank you so much. Appreciate it big time. Thank you, Diamond Eye. Thanks for coming in, showing the love, bro. Showing the love. Kenny in the chat. Kenny was here. That's what your name is Kenny was here. There we go. I butcher everybody's names, though. If I butcher your name, just consider it part of my charm. There we go. Do you know where I can purchase the digital standard edition for EU? I don't know where you can find the standard edition, but we do know where you can get the collector's edition for EU. I want to be a Wasteland Tycoon, says Rad Roach. You're in, bro. You are in. You are in like Flint. Let me go ahead and find you the UK link. Or mods, can you find the UK link and just throw it in the chat? Maybe you can get the regular one there as well. Let's hook you up, man. Hopefully you're talking about Fallout 76, because that's what I'm talking about. It's in here somewhere. Now, again, if you would like to join our Wasteland Tycoon Fallout 76 crew, you can join us on Discord. Go to discord.com or discord.gg/Kismet, or follow the link that my mods will put in the chat for you. And you can go into our lurker chat and say, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the Tycoon crew. And we will add you. And, of course, if you're on Xbox, if you're on PS4 or PC, whatever you're on, doesn't matter. Come on in. We'll, of course, everybody will say, hey, I'm on Xbox, or hey, I'm on PC. Whatever it is, you never know. You might meet a new friend. You might need someone to back you up in Fallout 76 or in other games, and they'll have your back. They'll have your back. Undead Red in there. Talking in the thing. Now, I've also created a chat, the Fallout 76 crew chat, where you can go in there and also talk everything Fallout 76. I've got links in there. I've got a whole questions and answer thing that I've been working on. How does the beta work? Where do you buy the game? Is it going to be PvP only? Is it going to be online, or is it going to be offline? All of that stuff, all of those are questions that I can find answers to, like the Todd Howard thing that happened yesterday. I put all the answers in there so you can find it all in one nice, easy place, so you don't have to wander the entire internet looking for it. So there you go. So feel free to go in there and say hello, and then say what version that you're going to be what version are you going to be getting it on, right? So if you're going to get it on Xbox, or you're going to get it on PS4 or PC, just go in there and say, hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm going to be playing on Xbox, or whatever it is you're going to be playing on. And then you never know. Might find another person who's playing on Xbox as well, because I have an amazing community. Back you up in game. Back you up. There we go. Kismet teaches everything about base building before 76. Absolutely, Trendstar. Absolutely, I'm going to show you my best tips. Right now, we've already got the Mega Vault going off at Spectacle Island. We're going to take all this loot that I'm collecting right now, and we're going to take it over there, and we're going to have it mega sort all of our stuff. Now, from what I've seen, we went through the trailer little by little last night, and we did it for like 8 hours, by the way, or 7 hours. We saw the E3 show. We did that for about an hour, And then for another 6 hours, we just talked about nothing but Fallout 76, which I thought was really cool. We talked about it, about what we could find, and we looked through the trailers frame by frame, talking about all the different things that we thought would come out for it. Now let's go ahead and extend this thing here. And we'll also double check up here that we got, oh, look at this, typewriters, skull, that's bone and various resources. Oh, yeah, a bunch of stuff there. We got ourselves a pack of duct tape. Oh, and a rocket launcher. That would have been handy. That would have been handy against those mobs, huh? Thank you for coming in with a bit. Thank you so much for that bit, love. Dropping into the Dragon Chalice right over here. Appreciate that, love. Kiz, thanks for letting me in. Oh, you bet, Rad Roach. Thanks for coming in, man. We're going to have some serious fun. Love you so much. Keep making the vids. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I upload every single stream. I also make a bunch of various guides and whatnot to Fallout 76. I will be making guides. And, of course, to Fallout 4 here. And, of course, Fallout Shelter. And various other games like Frostpunk. Not only did we win Frostpunk, but we absolutely destroyed it. Let's play this Jezebel thing here.
All right, Brainbox. Ivy wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that. I'm certain we can discuss this rather unfortunate situation before it gets completely out of hand.
Can't quite reach to it.
What exactly did this Ivy tell you to do?
Simple. She wants me to crack open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do now that you've removed my head from its chassis. How about we forge some sort of an accord, just between the two of us?
What the hell is an accord? You talking about wires or something?
Right. I need to phrase this so even a dullard like you would understand. Let me put it this way. You need information that's going to make your boss happy. I want to keep my brain in one piece. Maybe we can cut a deal.
Fine. I'm listening.
I'll tell you everything I know about my own construction. All the bits that Ivy wants to hear. And I promise you, she won't be disappointed. In return, you keep those tools away from me and put me back onto my body. You get what you want, and I don't get dissected like some kind of a laboratory experiment. Do we have a deal?
Well, that would save me a lot of time. And Ivy doesn't like waiting. Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now. Just in case you decide to get any smart ideas. How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah.
Whoa! Holy moly.
We better get some work done.
Holy moly. Burning tree coming in, making me jump. Bob the Builder, exactly. We're going to talk a bit about building a bit here. If you guys want to shift to some building, I'll talk a little bit about constructing some stuff here when we get back to Sanctuary. You guys can, of course, see my Mega Vault for those of you who haven't seen it yet. I think we got everything, everybody. I think that's it. We gone. We out of here. Let's go ahead and take our actual power armor. We'll come back for that frame another day. Let's get it going. Kismet Fallout 7 is going to be big for the stream. I can feel it. Absolutely. Well, they don't call me the Wasteland Tycoon for nothing. We're going to go in and we're going to crush that game. We're going to go in together as a team and have a lot of fun. I just know it. It's going to be crazy, crazy fun. Burning Tree says, come in. Josie is awesome. They helped me find Fallout 4 with all 6 discs for $20 cheaper than I could find. I'm telling you, Josie's got the deals. She's one of my senior mods. She does an amazing job of going out, searching all the epic deals for you guys. Hit her up. Go onto our Discord. There's a bunch of deal section on there for you guys to find and utilize. That's why it's there. It's there for you guys to hook you up. All right, man, we have got crazy tons of loot. We have got crazy tons of loot. How much loot do I got? Let's see. Holy moly, 627 just on me. About another 400 on Ada there. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to Spectacle Island, and we'll get it going on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Saltbot getting a little salty there, Alex. There you go. Yeah, you can't put the dots in there. It thinks you're trying to put a web address. Oh! Oh no! Oh, let's see some rips in the chat, everybody. Oh, I should have saved it right before we went out that door. What a bummer. All right, no problem. No problem. We got this covered. We got this covered. Let's get back into Fallout here. Let's get back in there. Pressy some buttons. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was watching chat. All of a sudden, bam, dead. Now, see, that's why I usually save when I'm going out of doorways, but I didn't think about it because I was talking. Let's see where we left off. My backdrop back off. Let's see where we left off tonight, everybody. Let's see how much looting we may have to redo. I don't think very much. I think I saved it. Pretty close there. Yeah, no, not too much. Not too much. All right, cool. Yeah, right when we got the thing. All right, so we're just a little bit.
Open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do, now that you've removed my head from it.
What the hell is an accord?
I'll tell you.
Well, listen, talking about wires or something. Save me a lot of time. Ivy doesn't like waiting.
Yeah, it's a deal.
Well, that went a little wonky, didn't it? That's funny. Now, I don't remember. See, the problem with... oh, didn't get that. The problem with you crashing is, of course, you don't remember what you looted and didn't loot. Some bottle caps are back there. So I'm just going to try to find what I can. If I miss some of it, oh well. Oh well. We've got plenty of loot to walk out of here with. Shortcut. Again, check that cool shish kebab. Cool. Trying to run our booty out of here. Know what it is, why I like running in third person? I just have a tendency to like to be in third person when I'm running. Everybody else like that in the chat? They get into third person when they're running? Alright, let's try this again with less fail this time. Get this loot. Sure glad I saved that. Sure glad I saved that. I don't have the UK number though. I'm not sure what to write there. Just write a random one. There you go. Yeah, there's the AFK. There's the beta FAQ. And by the way, it's Kenya. Oh, Kenya was here. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Again, I butcher everybody's name. Just consider it part of my charm. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Kenya, for hanging out. All right, now again, let's go ahead and save this time in case we crash again. And let's see if we can get out of here. Let's get out of here. I never use power armor if I can help it. Takes the fun out of surviving the elements for me. Yeah, usually at the beginning of the game, I don't use power armor. The only really reason I use it... Whoa!
We are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Hey, did you just smoke them all? Ada just full-on smoked everybody. Nice. So yeah, typically I don't use my power armor at the beginning of the game, but I love the jetpack. I love the jetpack on the power armor. That's the whole reason I use it. Now, I also play on very hard, and I play on survival, the new survival mode, the hardest mode in the game. I've played it in melee mode and done it without the power armor at the very beginning, which is very, very tough. And I've done that, and it's a lot of fun. And some people go, power armor makes it easy. Power armor in survival mode, and even in very hard, is like paper armor. It really, you take a lot of damage, so you can be one-shot very easily. Like that Assaultron, if you saw that earlier, that Assaultron, if it got a good shot at me, it went from maximum all the way down to near death, and I was pumping stem packs too. So it can kill me very, very easily in the game. So I just consider it paper armor and go with it, because I love the jetpack. Now, of course, there are mods where you can have just the jetpack, which I have seen, which is really cool.
Hey there.
Huh? Yes?
What's up, scavenger? Better not be taking my loot, bro. I'll be start shooting you in the face. This is why I loot everything. So I don't want no scavengers come along and steal my loot. What is this thing right here? Just dawned on me. What is this thing? Satellite dish. Is there anything up on the satellite dish? That makes me want to go up there and see if there's anything up on the satellite dish. Right in the kind of cone of the satellite dish. There is a mod, by the way, that I did try a long time ago at the end of one of my playthroughs. We had finished the game. We had finished it before all the DLC had come out. So I tried a Superman mod where you could fly. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. But I typically don't like to do those kind of mods that make you really OP like that. And then play the game, because it just sucks a lot of the fun out of the game for me. So I like to play it the way I like to. I don't I don't cheat, I don't shortcut, I don't glitch, I don't give myself like unlimited power and all of that stuff. I think it does take away from the game, and I have 2,200 hours in the game, so I must be doing something right. So there you go. You're welcome and love the stream. Thank you, Kenya. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I have a lot of amazing people who hang out my stream every single time. We play a lot of Fallout. Of course, this is a bonus stream tonight. We're doing a mega stream for my mods. We're raising funds right now. We got about $300 toward them getting to TwitchCon. I have 5 mods, so I'm going to try to get all 5 of them to TwitchCon. I'm going to do nothing but raise funds all the way up until TwitchCon. We have about an hour left of the stream. If you'd like to extend the stream, I will keep going. I'll keep streaming. As long as we keep showing that love to the mods, I will keep on streaming. Now, I'm one of the few people that do take my mods to TwitchCon. That's right, I do. I try to hook them up. I try to pay for as much as I can to get them there. And we will see how it goes. See how it goes, because you know what? In life, you just try and see how it works out. Right? Sometimes you succeed and sometimes you fail. And hopefully you learn good lessons for when you fail, because you're going to fail a lot in life. I find, there we go, the Tesla rifle. Very cool. Very cool. I barely ever used the Tesla rifle. You know what? I might just keep that on me just for the funs. Just for the funsies. And usually I give that Assaultron thing. It's really funny to give one of your companions and have them running around just Assaultron blasting everybody. But let's go ahead and favorite this one. Just so I don't accidentally sell it or something. Let's put it as number 4. And let's go ahead and park our power armor over here.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Yep, I've already been. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, bro, my chair. He's in my overseer's desk. All right, where'd Ada go? Around here somewhere. Oh, almost forgot to take my fusion core out. Bad Kismet. So yeah, I go over here. If you want to find your companions, I find if you go for a couple hours, you sleep for a couple hours, it'll usually pull your companion to you. So you don't have to go track your companion down. But sometimes your companion is one level down. So you might try it again. Go for another hour until they kind of show up. Now, it works much better, of course, with companions that are not robots. That works a lot better. So in this case, she doesn't want to pop up here, so I've got to go ahead and use my elevator. Now, I can also go that way and take the stairwell. Well, let's go down. Find her down here.
Hey.
Yes, sir?
And then go ahead. Oh, we just take it all.
If you find any spare
Grab
parts,
it all.
you be sure to let me know.
And back up. Top floor. And drop it in there. Boom. T drops it in there. Looking good. Yo, Kismet, could I see your vault that you built? Absolutely, Undead Red. We're going to give you the tour right here. Gonna give you the tour. You're welcome and love the stream. Thank you, thank you. I highly recommend High Luck Melee build. It's amazing. Yes. I have not tried that. I'm normally a charisma player. In fact, where's it at? Over here. In fact, I even got the charisma guy on my wallet. That's right. That's my real life wallet. I know it's awesome, isn't it? It's blue, so it drops out in my blue screen. But yeah, that's my real life wallet, everybody. I'm a hardcore Fallout fan. Yeah, I have a good time up in there. Nuke wrists. I will try my best to try to get your names right. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Yeah, man, I can't wait. Now, one of the cool things is that it's going to be coming out very close to TwitchCon. So I hope to be streaming. It live from TwitchCon, the beta at least. Hopefully, Bethesda will let me do that. That would be fantastic. And of course, hopefully, Twitch would let me stream live from the Intel Center again. I had lots of fun last year. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can use my name right down there. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me. Oh, look, it's Preston Garvey. What is he holding? Something that's glowing. Oh, no. I think he's got another outfit. I think he's got another settlement for me, huh? Now, for those of you who are new to my stream, I do talk about Preston from time to time. Now, I want to get your guys, for those who are new to the stream, I want to get your guys' feedback on Preston as a character. Now, do you dislike Preston because of his attitude? Is it because of his approach? Is it because the fact that he helps the little guy, right? He's not like the Brotherhood. Or is it the fact that he gives you quests, and this is why I think it is, that he gives you quests that you can't say no to. The only quest you can say no to is the castle one, right? You say, oh, no, I don't want to do it right now, Preston. But other than that, he says, hey, a settlement needs your help. Here's your quest. And it's not like you say, hey, Preston, thanks for the quest, bro, but I'm playing in survival mode. There's no way I'm going to get all the way across the whole entire zone in time to get this quest done. Hey, bro, can you keep the quest until I need it? And he's like, no problem, Kismet. I'll hold the quest for you until you need it, right? I think everybody's view of Preston would be completely different if it gave you an option to say no. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes in the game, is the fact, well, character mistakes in the game, that it doesn't give you an option, that it forces you to take the quest. And that is why people hate Preston. It's not the fact that Preston's not a great guy. He's not, you know, he's helping out the little guy, right? Which is good. That's noble. That's a noble thing. It's the fact that he gives you a quest and you don't have an option to say no. It's kind of like when your significant other comes in and says, hey, we need to do this, right? Oh, you guys are going, oh, God, Kismet, I know exactly what you're talking about. We need to get this done. Well, we means you need to get it done, and the other person's not going to help you at all. That's what that means. That's what happens when they say we need to get it done. It ain't we, it's you. Very much along the same lines. And you're like, I don't want to clean out the garage. I don't feel like it, right? Or I don't want to run to the store. I don't feel like it. It's totally like that. It's totally like that. He is annoying. The reason why he's annoying is because he doesn't give you an option to say no. I'll mark it on your map. Good one, good one. Preston is a very undeveloped character and is defined almost entirely by his obsession with the Minutemen. The quests are irrelevant for me, especially the one compared compared to his lack of complexity. Yeah, I mean, he gives you these instant quests, and then he doesn't really have deep storyline. Like some of the characters have really good storyline, I think, especially some of the companions have really deep, great storylines. Like I like the storyline. Man, what is that? We got that one right now. Where is it? The Cabot House. I think the Cabot House is a really well-developed storyline. There's all these kind of interactions that you're doing, and you don't really know. The first time you're playing through, you don't really know what's going on. It has a really great reward at the end, too, if you mod it. Really a lot of fun to use. But it just is not like that for Preston. Preston doesn't have this, like, you know, he saves your life or you save his life. And then, of course, he's, you know, helping you build stuff. And he's off on missions while you're off on missions and doing a lot of that stuff. That would have really taken him to a whole nother level, I think. Joe Rage coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. All right, everybody, let's keep this going. Let's go ahead and give the tour of the mega build here. Let me go ahead and get to the daytime. Now, here's a little tip for you streamers out there. Do not build stuff. Do not play games that are so dark that nobody can see anything on stream, right? So whenever I'm building something in Fallout 4 or something like that or in another game, I will try to be in the daytime, as well as I would try to clear the weather if the weather's really bad. Because this way, it makes it really easy for you guys to see what I'm doing on the stream. All right, so we can start up here, but we're going to start on the bottom level. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my power armor just so we can jump down the bottom level and come into the vault the proper way. Now, I'm coming in the helipad. And you're like, Kismet, helipad? You can't have a helipad in Fallout 4. What are you talking about, bro? There ain't nobody's got a helipad. A working helipad? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, really? Hold on. Let's go over here to Boston Airport. Let's go to Boston Airport and let's check in on this working helipad, right? Let's go check it out. Now, if I get it to work, I expect some serious hype in the chat because I'm the only one I've ever seen to get it to work. That's right. I figured out how to do it a long time ago. And the concrete kit is how you do it. And I'll show you how to do it in just a second. Now, just so you know, 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Because I don't make the games. I just show you guys epic tips so you can have epic helipads on your vaults as well. So we went ahead and we jumped over here to Boston Airport just so we can fly back on the vertibirds. So we're going to go ahead and go here. And, of course, hey, Marcy! Where are you at, Marcy? Marcy should be over here in her stockade. Bad Marcy. Bad Marcy, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll go ahead and just get our vertibird action going on here. So we're going to go into explosives. Vertibird. Oh. So we're going to go ahead and take the vertibird back. Now, we have quick travel, so we don't really need to. But I kind of RP it, right? Like I came in, they dropped me off on my helipad, and then I went into my base. That's how I kind of think of it in my mind. But let's see. Is it a mod? Absolutely not. It is not a mod. You can do it with the vanilla version of Fallout 4, and you can do it with the concrete kit. And I think you might be able to get away with it even with the wood kit, even in the vanilla. I've never tried it in the vanilla. If you get it to work in the vanilla, I'd like to hear about it. I might do that. Oh, I can do that in Fallout 4 VR. Yeah, we could try it in that when we get back to our playthrough. Right? Very, very fun. All right, so dude's coming in. We're going to get in the vertibird, get shot at by some super mutants, because, of course, we can't switch sides, which really sucks about the vertibirds. Dude's going to have to run back because he can't fit in the vertibird.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Stand by for takeoff.
And here we go, everybody. We're going to take the vertibird from here, from Boston Airport, and we're going to take it to Spectacle Island. Now, we're getting shot at by some super mutants there, and I can go over there and kill them, but I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm showing you guys how to make your own helipad. That's right. I'm going to show you some epic stuff. We're going to land on the helipad. We're going to jump down the bottom. We're going to go through the front, through the vault door. I'm going to show you my epic mega vault here. Now, we're only getting started. This is just the start of the mega vault. Whoop. My person fell. My person fell. Now, the number one thing about the thing is know that it doesn't work every single time. It doesn't work every single time. You also need to make it where it loads first. So, of course, you want your helipad to load first before... Again, I expect some serious hype in the chat. You want it so it loads first as the vertebrate's coming in because it takes a while. Look, it's not loaded yet. Come on, load, city, load. There we go. So if it doesn't load in time, it's going to fail. Now, it may not have loaded in time, and we may go straight through. But next time it may load. So we'll see if it doesn't. Now, if it does do it, again, I expect to see some serious hype because I'm coming in on my vertibird, landing on the top of my vault, landing on my helipad. That's why you're watching my stream. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Thank you so much, Brotherhood, for the lift. So there you go. I want to see some hype in the chat, everybody. Now, how do you make that work? How do you make this work? Now, the first thing I do is, of course, I use the larger versions of these concrete foundations right here. Right? So you use those, you put them down, you can put them 4 across and then 4 across again to make a nice little square. And then, of course, the trick to it is this thing right here, the fast travel target. You put the fast travel target right in the very middle, so you go 2 in, and you put it right in the middle, and you try to overlap the middle so that it treats it like it's ground. And then when your vertibird comes in, of course, this not only is fast travel target for you, but is also the target for where your vertibird lands at your particular locations. So we're using the concrete kit to put those down. Now, of course, I think you could also do it with the wood kit. I've never tried it, but you could try it. And then, of course, the fast travel target, put that down, and 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Again, put your helipad closest to wherever you're coming from, right? So if you're flying in from somewhere else, make sure it's closer so it loads in time for the vertibird to trigger and realize where your actual landing target is. And it does work half of the time. So there we go. So let's go check out the Mega Vault. Down we go. Now, this is a work in progress, obviously. Now, of course, they call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I make millions of bottle caps in-game. No cheating, no shortcutting, don't need third-party mods. I can do it in vanilla, I can do it in PS4, I can do it in Xbox, and so can you. You can be a Wasteland Tycoon just like me, and I make my money on purified water right there. I put down 1 purified water, and you know what I do is I go ahead and take some of that purified water, I sell it to the vendor, I go ahead and get some more resources, I put down a 2nd purified water, then I take that water and I sell that as well, and then I have 2, then I have 4, then I have 8, then I have 16, then I have 32, and then I'm making 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. That's enough to buy out every vendor in the game, just so you know. Just so you know. So you can make the big money. Now, of course, we've also got the Kismet kill box on high right here. Let's get a better shot of it right over here. Yeah, Kismet, what is that all about? What is this whole Kismet kill box thing right here? Now, this Kismet kill box thing is all about the defense of your city. Now, I have tried put turrets all around. I put walls all the way around Sanctuary. Actually, we did it in this playthrough, too, just for funsies. But I put walls all the way around Sanctuaries, around Red Rocket, around Abernathy Farms. I have put walls and traps and defenses and done all of that for hours upon hours upon hours when I first started playing. And I've tried every type of iteration with that. And I have found the ultimate that uses the most minimum amount of resources, but is the most effective and absolutely deadly to anybody who is trying to get into your settlement. And that is the Kismet kill box right up here. What you do is you make a nice little small platform, nice and skinny platform. You put your turrets on there. You notice I've got some higher end turrets as well, rocket launchers and whatnot. But you can just use some heavy turrets. Don't use the first level turret. Use the one up above it. That first level turret sucks. Use the heavy turret up above it. It will fire in 360 degrees. I don't care if it's legendary Deathclaws. If you missed it earlier in the stream, we had a legendary Deathclaw attack us at Sanctuary. It couldn't get into Sanctuary because I had my walls blocking, as well as I had my turrets firing down on it, and it got annihilated. Annihilated at Sanctuary. So here we are again. We're at Spectacle Island. It's a beautiful day to be at Spectacle Island, and here is the Mega Vault. And as you can see, I try not to build symmetrical. It's fun to do that in the beginning when you're still learning. Beautiful Vault 13 Fallout 1 vault door. Love the vault door. I wish they gave us multiple vault doors though, but you know, I'm greedy. Now inside here, this is the factory floor in here. Now there's two things going on here in the factory floor. The first thing is, of course, we've got some power, and that power is running through the floor and through all of the areas. And actually, this power right here is powering the entire vault and is also powering the water out there. And also, it goes all the way to the top of my vault using the proper stairs, which we've talked about when I built it, to make sure that the power is chaining along the multiple levels as you're building up. Very, very important to make sure that you're getting that power. Otherwise, you're going to have to put multiple powers on different levels. It's best to just make sure everything's well connected. Now over here, we have the Kismet Workshop Mega Sorter. On day 1 of the Contraptions DLC, I discovered this. Pretty awesome. Now what it does is it goes ahead and takes all that loot that we dropped in here. Now it doesn't work perfectly, just like the helicopter, just like the vertibirds. As you can see, sometimes it does drop stuff down here on the side that you have to come and pick it up and all that stuff. So caution. Oh, we got something around here somewhere. It's causing me some caution action. But as you can see, it goes ahead and it brings it out. Right now it's going to go ahead and run that ammo. It's going to run along. Nope. Didn't sort it there. Still going. Still going. Still going. You can just barely see it there. And across there it'll go. Now it'll go on to the other side. This side is for sale. All the stuff over here like meds for sale and various other stuff. Over here we got power armor that we're keeping. Documents like subway tokens, tech documents. So it'll sort all this stuff for you. It literally saves you hours upon hours of you manually sorting all of that stuff. That's why a lot of people do not pick up all the loot, because then they have to micromanage it all the time. Why not have the Contraptions DLC micromanage it for you? So there you go. Now, if you like doing contraptions, you like doing that stuff, I strongly suggest the mod called Manufacturing Extended. Get out of there, Jangles. The Manufacturing Extended. Now, of course, see how it does weird bug stuff like that. Just expect that kind of weird stuff. What it does is it goes ahead and it grabs all this stuff. And if it falls on the floor, I'll just kind of manually put it right in here. Something's funky there. There we go. What it does is it goes ahead and does this object extractor. The object extractor will extract whatever you put in here. That's what it'll pull it out of the workbench. And then, of course, it runs through the recycler, which, of course, breaks it down to its base components like this, down to plastic. And then this thing right here, which is really awesome, Conveyor Workshop Storage, puts it back into the workbench. That's right, back in the workbench, so then it can be used on your other stuff, right? And when you have your base components, it's a lot easier to pull just the base components and not the junk out of there, so it can be utilized in your various stuff here. You can see we can make ammo, we can make armor, and over here we can, of course, make guns and fusion cores in the back there. And, of course, we can make a lot more stuff as well. We can make all sorts of stuff using that contraptions and the Manufacturing Extended spot. And you can see that you can also, I have some that take the loot and they put it in there, right? So if we want to make some ammo, again, we can turn this on and it will start to pull it out of the workbench right there, right there. It's pulling it out of the workbench, it's putting it in the ammo, and then the ammo will start making ammo. As you can see, it'll go up and down there in just a minute once it has enough resources to do that. Now, here's the big problem, though. Here's the big problem, and that is when you're done making that, now you want to get the loot back out of there. Well, I got it running right here, these vacuum hoppers. And what they're doing is you can turn them on and they'll pull the loot back out again, put it back in the workbench, so you can use it on other stuff like guns and fusion cores and whatnot. So that's kind of the level 1. Of course, I've got other stuff over here. I've got various weapons, some legendaries. We've got purified water. That's about 100,000 caps plus worth of purified water right there. Other uniques and stuff are in there that we'll put in the museum later. Also on the side here, you can see that I don't build totally symmetrical. I try to build non-symmetrical. I leave a hole in there on purpose so I can shoot stuff out the window. But you can see we've also got a walkway up on that side, which we'll check out in a second. But also in here, we've got 3 levels of beds. We've got the Minutemen up above. We got the we've got the railroad, and then of course on the top we've got the Brotherhood. On this side we're going to have some vendors, and we're going to do some building over here probably next time, probably tomorrow. We do a bunch of building. We're going to start at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to be around for that. We still got about another 41 minutes of the stream unless somebody extends it on. And we'll go ahead and pull that down here. Now this is going to be like a room in here for all my peeps to hang out, you know, do their exercise, watch TV, just relax at the end of a hard day as well. Now on this side over here, I've got, this is going to be our legendary museums here. We're going to have several levels of that. This is one level there. This is another level here. You can see there's nothing in there yet, but I will add that. And then of course we've got our third level, which is where our power armor is going to be. We got just a power armor frame there. And then, of course, way up here where you saw earlier, where I came in on the helipad, which is kind of my main level, where I've got a lot of my crafting and, of course, my overseer's desk. And again, this is where our helipad is and has a beautiful view of the wasteland, of the city here, of Boston. Now, on this side over here, you can see that we actually have an exit that goes to the top of the vault. Here on the top of the vault is where our food is. So they're actually farming the food on top of the vault, which I think is really cool. We put down some of these garden plots. We put a bunch of food in there. And, of course, they're making a bunch of potatoes right now. We've also got a management system for the vault-tec management system here, so you can put people on different jobs as they appear. And we've also got this right here, which chains all the power to the upper level. So we're going to go ahead and just go back down this, and you can see that's what we were looking at from the other side. Look how many overseer's windows I got over there. I think that's kind of cool. Kind of looks like Connect 4, right? But here is a beautiful view from up above of the vault. And again, this is just getting started. Just getting started on this vault. We're going to do some much more amazing stuff along the way. And of course, I'm going to share all my best Kismet tips with you as well along the way. 50% of the time, I'm right all of the time. Exactly, Scunner. For you Ron Burgundy fans. We're going to be a pack meal since I'm going to prioritize power armor. I'm just with. Oh, sounds good, Alex. Now, again, if you want to be part of our Fallout 76 Wasteland Tycoon crew, go onto the Discord. Go to discord.gg, because I am partnered with Discord, so I get my own cool address, /Kismet. Go on there, say, Kismet, I want to be part of the Tycoons. Add me to the crew. I don't care if you're playing on Xbox, PS4, or PC. It's for everybody. Come on in. You might meet a new friend. You might meet somebody who's going to back you up in Fallout 76 or even in other games, too. You might say, hey, are you going to play some Warframe? Come play some Warframe with me. Maybe you're going to play some Elder Scrolls online. You want to have some peeps playing with that, too? Hey, you never know. You might not find a new friend on our Discord. Any advice for building Vault 88? Yes. Oh, wait, maybe not, because I don't want to give it away. I just about gave away some stuff. Collect all the resources first. I go around, I get all the resources. I scrap everything when I'm doing Vault 88. And then I always say that I'm going to build a small 88, and then I build a big one anyway. And then, of course, one of the things with the vault-tec kit, when you're building, is the hardest thing is to get the kits to work together. So if the biggest tip I can get you for give you for making vaults is how to make the kits snap together so you can align them properly. Now, if you missed my stream where I built this vault, and I was talking a lot about that, including I used conduits just so you guys could see how you could use them. I rarely ever use them, though, because I love this. This is awesome. Where you attach it to the wall, and then the power is running through the floor, right? It's coming from, thank you, Dapper Gent. It's coming from the power right here. And it's running through the floor, and it's going up this wall, and it's going right to here. And this sends wireless power as well as you can send wired power. Notice I've got it going here. It's attached right here, and it's running out, and it's going out to my turrets out there, right there. So let's head back out, and I'm going to show you guys a fantastic Kismet tip on how to make your vault-tec kit behave, how you control your vault-tec kit. Because for some reason, I don't make the games. I just play them. I try to help you guys out because it can be frustrating. I think the vault-tec kit is probably the most frustrating kit in the entire game because it doesn't just snap together, right? So let's go ahead and build just a couple things out here just so you guys can see. So the first thing you guys are probably going to make, of course, is an atrium, right? So you're going to put an atrium floor down. You might put a few of these babies down. Hopefully not stacked on top of each other. There we go. You might put a few of these atrium floors down. And then you're like, okay, I want to put in some walls like this, right? Well, this right here actually takes your build limit. You don't want to do two things if you can just do one, right? So let's take that out. And instead of that, we'll use the actual wall and the floor, which is all in one, like that. And then, of course, you can build more if you don't have your build limits removed, like I do now. Normally, I play with the build limits in, so I can just be out there. Oh, Pokey coming in. So that's one way of doing it. Now, of course, you're going to be doing this, and you're going to be like, okay, now I want to put in my room, right? So let's just go ahead and snap this room right here at the end. Or maybe it snaps on this side. Maybe we'll snap it to this. Kismet. Kismet. Kismet, it doesn't snap! Ah, I'm gonna go insane! When I first started doing that, I'm like, why does that not snap? It should snap. Hopefully they fix it in the new one. Hopefully they fix it. That's gonna be my feedback right there. Clip that. Send that to Bethesda. All right. This is what you need to do, everybody. How can I make it transition from any kit to any other kit, right? So say you're doing the atrium, right? Well, let's go ahead and make a doorway. And then we can go ahead and go in there. Say we want to create an overseer's room, right? So we'll get the overseer's room, but we'll go ahead. Notice it doesn't snap in any way. Can't get it to snap. I don't know why. Don't blame me. I didn't make it. But if we do doorway to doorway, if we take an overseer wall doorway and we connect it to an atrium, if we attach it to an atrium doorway, boom, it snaps, right? So there we go. Now we've got it to snap. So that's the secret to the vault-tec kit. Now we'll just, from there, we can just go ahead and make whatever we want. You know why? Because it's going to snap to this piece now. When you do this, by the way, when you put this down, like right here, and you're like, oh yeah, now it snaps. It is not snapping to the atrium floor. It's not snapping to this. You know what it's snapping to? It's snapping to this. Now, at this point, you can say, you know what? I don't want either of those there. I want to put something different down. Well, that's okay, because you got one piece down, and now you can snap all the other pieces to that piece, right? Easy, easy, easy. And if you want to make a transition back again, it works fantastically. Now, you're like, Kismet, give us one more tip. Okay, I'll give you one more. On one of the most frustrating things also in this kit. And that is these darn stairwells. Kismet, tell me how to make these stairwells work. Right, we got one stairwell. We want to put another stairwell right on top of it. So, of course, you think it would just snap right in there, because that would be the obvious thing to make it work. Right? Not snapping. Oh, man. Now, it actually does sometimes work. But it is such a pain. It is such a pain to make that work. I'm going to blow your mind right now. You ready? I'm going to go back to the atrium kit, and I'm going to show you how to do it so easy. Go ahead and take the atrium floor, snap it right there. Take another one, snap it over there. Then go back to your stairwell, and you're welcome. I just saved you hours of your life and getting ulcers. There you go. So I used the atrium floor. I snapped it to the bottom level. I put a second one, and then I snapped the stairwell, and you can make this as high as you want. Make it all the way up into the sky. There you go. Congratulations. You now know how to master the vault-tec kit. You are the master of it now. Go out there and make some amazing stuff. There you go. Maybe make yourself a mega vault like mine, right? She's a beauty. She's a beauty. I like it so far, and I'm going to make it even more epic later on down the road. Thanks for the advice. That really helps. It absolutely does, Dapper Jet. It is so difficult to make that work sometimes. So use a lot of that kind of stuff. Now, when you're using the vault-tec kit as well, when you're inside the building and you're building stuff in there, and you're like, Kismet, I can't get the ceiling to attach or something like that, or I can't get this to attach to another thing, remove the stuff around it, see if you can get it to snap. start with your floors first, then do your walls, or maybe you have to start with your wall first and then do your floors, which is very common in the vault-tec kit. You do your wall, then your floor, right? Because otherwise, if you do the floor first, the wall won't go in there. I don't know. Again, I don't build them. I just show you guys how to work around it. How you guys to make it work, right? Oh, be kind, close doors. We don't want no bad guys sneaking in there. All right, we got that done. Let's go ahead and get our power armor. And I think we're going to go and work on our XO1 again. Let's do it. Kismet, what platform are you playing on at the minute? I have a custom-built PC. So I'm playing on PC right now, and I've been playing on PC since Fallout 4 released. But I don't have anything against consoles. It's not like I have anything against it. I just happen to play on PC because that is my platform of choice, because that's how I've always played. But the last console I had was a Sega Genesis way back in the day. Way back in the day. Now, I don't care about consoles. I don't care about PCs. I don't care about that whole, like, you know, console versus PC stuff. Come on now. Come on now. You know what I care about? Is you having fun. Is you not getting frustrated while you're trying to build some vaults, right? While you get the most out of the game system that you like and that you have games on that you like to play. That is what gaming is about. Gaming is not about systems or you know, Mac or PC or Xbox or PS4. Gaming is about games. And that's what manufacturers need to figure out. That it's about games. If you got good games, then people want to play on your machine. And you know what? They're all the same machine anyway. They're logic boards and CPUs and GPUs and so on. They're all made from the same components, the same ways pretty much. It's all the same stuff. But what's important is where the games are. You want to have the games. If you're going to make a system like that, make some good games or step off. I'm in combat. Something's after me. Oh, I can't get in my power armor because I'm in combat. Well, let's save. Can I save because I'm in combat? I'm in combat with somebody. Who am I in combat with? Yeah, see, it says caution. Huh. Now, if you get that, that might be a bug. If you get that, what you want to do is go ahead and teleport back to the same location and see if you're still in aggro. Nope. Solve that problem. So sometimes there is a mob that you run into. They might be stuck underneath your base, but you're stuck in aggro. So you just teleport to the same location. Then you can get in your power armor. You can go hunt down who it was that's aggro and get into some trouble. Let's do it. So much like Domino, only certain elements are snapping and certain other. Yeah, the snapping system can be very annoying sometimes. Can very, very annoying. Sometimes very, very tough to make it work. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Dapper Gent. I appreciate having been part of this valuable learning opportunity. I want to be one of those doors from. I want one of those doors for my apartment. There we go. So it can make me feel super safe. Exactly. I just realized he's playing Fallout 4. Alex, exactly. I'm not playing Fallout 76 yet. Second that thing drops, though, I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to be playing it. So there's some bad guy down here. Some dude. Somewhere. Who wants to get rowdy. Who wants to get rowdy with Kismet? Who is it? Maybe I accidentally landed on somebody. Maybe I aggroed one of my own NPCs. I might have landed on my power armor and then damaged them and they might have got aggro. Totally possible. I don't see any bad guys. Because my Kismet kill box would trigger. Settler. I bet you that's what I did. I accidentally landed on one of my settlers. I do that from time to time. All right, we'll go ahead and save there. Got about 26 minutes left of the stream. We're going to keep it going. There we go. So let's see, where are we going next? Let's go check in on Sanctuary. While we're teleporting, I'm going to AFK very, very quickly. Now, if you've never been in my stream before, you're in for a treat because I'm actually going to go Stealth Boy. And you're like, Kismet, what are you talking about, bro? Nobody has a Stealth Boy because that would be like incredible. If somebody all of a sudden just like disappeared. Boom, and I'm back. I'm one of the fastest AFKers on Twitch. I AFK fast. I had to give me some more agua. Give me some more water. Trying to be good. Trying to work on my health. Trying to get in shape for going to TwitchCon. Oh, man. There's nothing like some nice ice-cold water right out of the fridge. Alex Rader says, so beta starts on June 15th, I've read. Is this correct? It is not correct. Your beta code you're going to get on June 15th so that you can sign up for the beta. Now, Todd Howard himself said yesterday in an interview that he doesn't know when the beta is going to be. So I would say it's going to be closer to launch, more like in a month or two. I would not probably put it in this month. Because there's going to be some people who get closed beta, but in the closed beta, but the open beta for all the people who purchased it is probably going to be much later. I would say be in July, August, September, October, much later in the year than right now. I seriously doubt it's going to let everybody in right now, but you never know, right? You never know. But that's the consensus right now, is that on the 15th, PS4 or Xbox One, or Xbox One, then PS4, players are going to get their keys. If you bought directly from Bethesda, I did contact customer service. They got back to me and said we'll be giving out keys after for PC peeps, as well as Xbox people and PS4 people have reported that they said after E3, then that's when they're going to be giving out the codes. You can take that code, go onto their website. There's a thing that says enter code. I've put all the links down below the main page for Fallout 76. And you go in there and you can put your code in there, right? Now, also, Amazon said they were going to send it in within 2 or 3 days, which means probably June 15th as well. The PC peeps are going to get it a little bit later to get their codes to be part of the beta. And then eventually, of course, they will let you know, hey, the beta is on. Come join us for the beta, right? And of course, how do you get the game, right? How do you get in the beta? How do we get the game to play the beta, right? Because if you bought the collector's edition like me, we don't have the game. We don't have it on Steam. How do we download the game? Where do we download the game from? Is it going to be on Bethesda's site? Is it going to be in the Bethesda launcher? You don't know, right? Or are you going to get a Steam code so you can put it on Steam? That's a whole lot of questions that need to be answered. How are they going to deliver the game to us so we can play in the beta. That's going to be all probably unveiled within a week or a month, a couple months. All of that stuff is really important stuff because nobody knows any of that stuff right now. But we do know, confirmed from various retailers, that June 15th is the day that a lot of people are going to get their beta keys. All right. So, yes. Hang in there. Kismet will be right back. I am back. There we go. By the way, you can digitally... can you get it digitally? By the way, you can get it digitally for EU through the Bethesda launcher in case others ask. Oh, that's a good tip. I'm going to add that in there, Alex. Let me add that into my list. Now, I have a list of questions that all of you here in my community have asked because we spent 7 hours talking about it. Well, we spent about an hour watching the E3 thing and then about another 6 hours talking about Fallout 76 and what questions we would like to ask. If we had the ability to ask any questions, what questions would we like to ask Bethesda of what's going on with Fallout 76? Like the beta questions, like when's going to be the beta? How do I get my beta key? How do I buy the collector's edition? How do I buy the regular edition? And all of that stuff. So we've got that going. So very helpful. Yes, it is. Very, very helpful. Now, if you'd like to know more of that, it's in there right now. The Fallout 76 questions right there in the chat. If you go ahead and scroll up, there is a link in there. You can click on there. It answers a lot of different questions like about PvP. Is it going to be online only? And et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole bunch of questions in there. We have some of the answers, not all of the answers, but we have some of the answers to those tough questions like, you know, what's the PvP going to be like? What's up with the NPCs? What's up with a whole bunch of other stuff in that list? Feel free to go in there and check it out. Feel free to check it out. There it is again. Josie put it in the chat again. Thank you, Josie. Check out all of that stuff. And again, so for those just coming in the stream, right up there, it says 19. What does that 19 mean? That means that I'm going to go for 19 more minutes. Now, if you want to extend the stream, if you want to do something nice for somebody else, if you want to help me out, show the love to my mods, we are doing a fundraiser for TwitchCon. I'm going to try to get as many of my mods to TwitchCon, try to help them as much as I can. If I raise $100, then I will put $100 toward it. If I raise all of the money we're trying to raise, then I'll put all of the money toward it. I put every dime back into the stream, and this is our one big event this year, which is TwitchCon. So we're going to try to bring as many mods as we can. You'll see Josie, who's in the chat right now. You'll get to see Chewy, of course, DJ Chewy, as we like to call him, because he does music and whatnot here on the stream when we can. As well as we're going to have Dark Angel. We'll have Nushki, of course. You get to meet her for the first time. And I'm leaving somebody out. Monsterholic. And, of course, Monsterholic will be there as well. One of my mods, really cool guy, by the way, as well. I love his like laid back vibe he has. And he also gave me my precious Nuka-Cola Quantum. It was pretty cool. He brought me a whole bunch of Fallout stuff. I really appreciated it. I love cool gifts like that. I really appreciate those gifts. Got my bobblehead. My bobblehead. Right there. Gotta love it. Kismet, why aren't you using XO1 armor? Great question, Lone Wolf. Great question. Oh, I forgot to do my XO1. I was going to make another set. Well, I made my XO1. I geared it up. And then I left it somewhere in the wasteland. I don't know where it is. It's hiding somewhere. Now, the problem is my because of the mods I have installed, my power armor kind of looks like a mountain. So I don't really know where I left it. And I think what happened is the fact that I had left the power armor somewhere. I think it's Sanctuary, and then some raiders jumped in it and I lost it. But that's okay. I mean, you can get massive amount of power armor. And I get that question all the time in the stream. Kismet, where can I find the power armor? Well, I'm not going to tell you specifically, but I can tell you it's all over the place. And I can give you a hint. You know, you can look around various areas over on this part. But I want you to turn the corner. I want you to look around the corner and go, Power armor! I want you to have that same awesome experience that I got to have the first time I played through the game. And sometimes I still find them. Sometimes I still find ones that I hadn't found before. Because they are everywhere. They are hidden in all sorts of cool spots, various levels. Of course, when I get to Nuka World, it has my favorite power armor in the game, the Nuka World power armor. I definitely want to get that eventually. And we're probably going to do Automatron and then go to Nuka World and then come back and do Far Harbor and do all those other ones as well. But here we are. We're back at Sanctuary here, and as you can see, we're using Sim Settlements. Sim Settlements, one of my favorite mods, if not the favorite mod. Incredibly brilliant, brilliant mod. You can see I've got all these houses that they built. Oh, look at this big one they got here. Look at this big one. Roomy. Nice. And so these build up these houses themselves. So you put the plot down, your settlers come in, and they build up all the houses as well. And of course, they upgrade as time goes on as well. And that's what all these little bars are here in my bit cup. My Dragon Chalice is they're saying, okay, we need so much of each thing before it upgrades to the next level. Now, as you can see over here, we've also got some industrial running here, and eventually I'll add some commercial. And again, they build this from kind of existing materials that they find, and they'll build different stuff. Now, what does this particular thing do? What is it for? Well, we can go look at the thing over here. We can go ahead and read the plaque over here if we can reach it. There we go. Look at plaque. And then it says this is the steel scrapyard. So right now, this person is scrapping steel and is going to put it in the workbench so we have more steel to build stuff, which I think is super cool. Super, super cool. So there we go. So yeah, we came back here to check on it. Everything looks good here. We'll let this keep on running. Now, I have it set so you come back and you check on it, and then it will upgrade when you come back. It doesn't just auto-upgrade while you're gone. Now, there is actually an upgrade to this. They've been upgrading this mod massively, the Sim Settlements mod. I can't wait till they add Sim Settlements to Fallout 76. That'll be cool. All right, let's continue our storyline with Ada.
Hey.
Yes.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
That's true. They are. Let's ask, what do you... Oh, I still need it.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
That's pretty funny. I don't think I've ever had her as a robo-brain. That's pretty fun.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in
my
that
favorite
caravan,
is the XO1, by the way.
I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were
Failing in her
attacked.
duties.
Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
All right, build Jezebel a body. Let's do it. Let's get out of the power armor. And see, I don't trust anybody, so I take my fusion core out because somebody ran off with my other XO1. They ran off with my other XO1, and now I got to build another one. All right. Oh, we got to build... I did Ada there. Hold on. We got to build a new one. New automatron. We're going to start with the basics. And then we're going to go ahead and put the head in there. Jezebel's head. And then we're going to go ahead and see, I don't really know what she likes. It doesn't matter what I've built her. I built her into a sentry bot before. I've built her into an assaultron. I've done 100 different ways to try to build her the right one, the one that she would like. But I have not found the combination yet that works for her. So I don't know what she looked like before. Right? I should have probably looked in the... I should have probably looked as it went through to see what she looked like before. Right? So let's put in Jezebel there. Let's go Protector on torso. Left arm. Right arm. I'm just going to go with the basic. Let's see what she says.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Oh, she actually liked that body. That's the first time she's ever said it like that.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I can do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why do they make you so uncooperative?
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I'm a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Oh yeah, a bunch of them.
You aren't stuck here. You could leave if you wanted.
You've created an interesting stalemate between us. Something I didn't expect you to be capable of. I'm impressed. It's been a long time since I've been outsmarted. Why don't you go ahead and ask me your questions?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
There you go, Craigo. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I typically play with no mods. This is my first modded playthrough. I have 2,200 hours in the game. So I've played a lot of non-modded playthroughs, as you can imagine. In the hardest modes in the game, even in melee mode. Then the new survival mode in melee mode, so the hardest mode, the hardest way you can play the game. Played it all the way through. Crushed it. Crushed it! I don't think we finished all the DLC, though. But we did crush the main game. With a lot of fun. Let's see.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
Yeah, I don't think you get it, bro.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary.
That's a
But
great
given
twist.
your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
I know, huh? Is that scary or what?
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There.
Cool.
I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Yeah. Especially in very hard mode, which is what we're playing in. All right, there we go. So we got that one done. Let's talk to Ada some more. What are you doing, Ada? Get down from there. Every time I come over here, she climbs up on top of that thing. Not that.
Hey.
What can I do for... I trust you've completed your business with Jessica.
We got 5 minutes left. If you guys don't extend the stream, this is going to be it. Let's go.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to access the Mechanist facility?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
You know it. All right, let's install the MSAT. Ada. Let's see. Special mods, MSAT.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Lost track of how many
Organize it.
blisters I got.
All right, we're about to go and attack the Mechanist layer, but we're out of time. We're out of time. Now, again, this is a mega stream. We've been streaming now for 7 hours. All right, been rocking it. Basically, this is one of those streams where you can extend the stream. If you donate toward my mods to get them to TwitchCon, we'll extend the stream. If you donate $1, we'll extend it by 1 minute. If you donate $20 or $30, I will extend it by another 30 minutes. You have exactly 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And thank you, Darth Loser, for coming in. Let me go ahead and catch up also on my follows. Who do we got following tonight? Wow, a whole bunch of peeps. Let's just go ahead and shout them out again. Let's do it. Norwich, we have Joe, Ganji, it's Bonafide, Dapper Gent. We had Pokey with a host earlier, Farshid, Grogan, and Darth Loser. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Welcome to the stream. I know, that's pretty scary logic, right? Pretty scary logic. Now, some people don't like the Automatron because it's very short. It's a pretty short quest, but I do because I love to build robots. That's the part I like about it the most. Not necessarily the storyline, though the storyline is pretty decent. I dig it. It's a good twist. There's a lot of good twists in there, especially when you find out that about the robots thinking that the way they help humans is to kill them. That's kind of freaky. But now we're ready to go to the Mechanist layer, and we'll probably do that on another playthrough. But while we're waiting here, let's go ahead and get a workbench, and probably have to go back. Let's go back to our main workbench at Spectacle Island, and we'll see if we'll mod up our XO1 that we just got from going through the Mechanist location. And again, I had some XO1, but I don't know what I did. I got out of it. Somebody got into it. I left it somewhere. Maybe I took it apart. I don't remember. I don't remember where I left it or what I did with it, so it's somewhere. It's somewhere. Kismet Army sounds great. There you go. Josie saying, thank you to all of you who donated so far. It really does mean a lot to us. My mods are amazing. They're totally worth it, everybody. Again, I like to go above and beyond for my mods. Show them lots of love. Let's go. Fusion core out. And let's go ahead and find that power armor. Where was it at? Okay. Now, one of the cool things to know about the power armor is that the pieces is what makes power armor, and not, could make a really cool Tesla armor too. The pieces are the most important thing. So we've got the leg, right? Like Kismet, how did you get it all organized like that? And how did you get it to have all these icons and stuff? Those are some of the mods that I'm running that put it in order. So it puts all the chest pieces together and all the leg pieces together. I know. And all the left leg pieces together and all the right leg pieces together. So you can very easily compare all of them to see what's going on, as opposed to going up to the top and coming down to the bottom and going back and forth and back and forth. And also puts a little tag in the front, like leg right, leg left. Makes it so much easier. So much easier, big time. Let's see. I know I got some more XO1. Up here. Here we go. Went right past it. Went right past it. There we go. So we got the legs. We got the torso. We got the helmet. And we got the left and right arms. We're looking good. Now again, all frames actually work for all the armor. So all you have to do is take the pieces off. You don't have to actually bring the frame if you happen to have another one. And I happen to have another one right here. Then you can go ahead and take that armor, put it on in there, and then voila, you got yourself some XO1. But of course, we gotta mod it up. You're gonna need a jetpack. I don't use power armor without jetpacks. Let's do it. Do the X Series power armor mods do use the X Series power armor on? It's just nostalgic. Reminds me of the old Fallout games. Yeah, that's one of the ones people have suggested for me to look at. I definitely plan to take a look at some point. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get our power armor. We're going to walk it up here, and we're going to drop it off. And our time is up, everybody. Our time is up. I'll go ahead and stop my counter. There we go. Our time is up for night, but we're going to go ahead and finish this power armor real quick. So I'm going to go in and just very quickly give it some max upgrades. Now, I'm kind of in the way right here, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back to my non-power armor setup. There we go. Now I'm over here. I'm out of the way so you guys can see all this cool stuff. All right, so we're going to go with the Mark 6 there. And we're going to go ahead and just take a look at what we want to do. Do we want to have it where we can, you know, just look like a hot rod, which is a lot of fun. You can also get camouflage, makes it easier to sneak. This will give you, of course, more strength, which, of course, allows you to carry more, and so on and so forth. And you get a lot of cool stuff for various reasons. But one of the things that I typically get on my main stuff is the lead plating. Now, I would like to have the ability to have my Hot Rod Shark paint be lead painting as well, right? So get the benefits, change the benefits, but make it a cosmetic, right? You can choose the benefits, but make it look like whatever you want. But in the long run, I like to have the increased radiation resist. Thank you, Brett, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, blowing up the stream, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. So I like to go the lead plating. Now, I don't have any, I'm not doing a melee playthrough, though I have before. I love the pain train where you knock the person down. Or if you get the bat and you can just knock them into outer space. I do have some highlights where I'm doing that. I'm knocking people with the baseball bat. It's pretty funny. You can check that out on my YouTube, youtube.com/Kismet. B like Bravo, P like Papa, or you can just follow that link that my mods are going to throw in the chat. All right, same thing here, lead plating. And you can mix and match these if you want. Miscellaneous mods, again, since it's a ARM, it's usually like a melee mod. Not going to worry about it. Now, my favorite mod, and we're going to go ahead again, get to Mark 6. We're going to go ahead and get the lead plating. And, of course, the miscellaneous mod here. My favorite is the targeting HUD, because you can see people in the dark. You can see whether they're living or dead, that kind of stuff. Mods, if we can also go ahead and get some raid targets, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Now, you can change the lamp, but I find these lamps are kind of annoying, so I never change those. All right, now let's go to the legs. Max those out. Material here. Again, lead. And then what mod? Now, I like the kinetic servos. The reason why is it refreshes my action points, which I really, really like. And the torso. And we know what we're going to put on this one. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. And that's right. We're going to go ahead and put the jetpack. Whoop, whoop. I love the house hop from one spot to the next. So then I'll go ahead and look at it and say, okay, are all these Mark 6? Oh, wait a minute. We missed one. One of these is not Mark 6. That tells me straight away that I either forgot to do that whole thing, or I forgot to do just that one part. In this case, I want to do the whole thing. Kinetic servos on both. And there we go. Got that thing maxed out. Ready to go. Ready to own the wasteland. My jetpack's way over there, oddly. Awkward.
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
My jetpack is a little weirdly glitch. Just expected in this game, everybody. Now, here's a little thing, a way of possibly fixing it. You get out of your power armor. You go R. You take the torso piece out, and then you try to put it back in and see if it fixes itself. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you gotta log out, log back in, and then it will fix itself. A lot of different options you can try, but because of my mods, it's kind of causing it to be funny. So we're gonna go ahead and go out here and take a nice, beautiful view of the city here. Look at this beautiful shot, nice night shot, beautiful star action. Where's the moon at? It's a moonless night. Gotta be here somewhere. Good time to save. Huh. Moon already set or something. All right, we'll go ahead and get our cool shot of the night right there. Again, I love the glowing sea way over there. And again, we already saved, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back to my Overseer's office. Let's do it. Bam. I'm back in my Overseer's office. Are you playing Survival? Not this playthrough, though. I have played it before. I played the old Survival and the new Survival all the way through of 2,200 hours. I've played through 6 times now. And I've had fun every single time. I played in melee mode. I've played in survival mode. I played in new survival mode, in melee mode. I've also played in normal mode, played it through when I first started playing. But it got too easy, so I went to the hardest modes in the game and had lots of fun getting that going on. So again, thanks everybody for being here. I want to just shout out all of the people who have come in, who have resubbed, who have donated bits, all of that stuff. Thank you so much. Burning Tree with the 500 bits. Shouting out Josie, saying she's awesome. Kenya as well. Diamond Eye coming in with the 12-month resubs. River Dog absolutely crushing it today with the sub and the donations toward my mods. Thank you so much for that, River Dog. DeRusso coming in as well. Thanks so much also, Okideo, for dropping the Dragon Ember, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Will the Cat as well. Rad Roach coming in with the sub love. Teague coming in with a $10 donation. Also, Connor coming in with 100 bits. Cyber Tiger and Eldon Whistler at the top of the stream, also with the donations toward my mods. Thank you so much. Getting them to TwitchCon, as well as Will, Big Supper. Kidney Killer, we got Big Supper again. Will coming in with another 100 bits. Thank you so much. And of course, Marzi with the 1 bits a while ago there as well. Thank you everybody for that awesome support tonight. Appreciate all the love. My mods appreciate it. I know I can speak for them. of all that love. I will be back, of course, this evening at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, continuing on this quest. And then, of course, we'll be working on a bit of building. We're going to go around and check on our settlements. We might do some mega building, have a bunch of times. And, of course, talking more Fallout 76. Maybe we'll find out some new stuffs tomorrow and then talk about it on stream. All right. Now, of course, I'm going to need your guys' help. We're going to go show somebody some love. So we're going to go ahead and find somebody here. Over here. We're going to find somebody here to show some love to. Now, it's one of my favorite times, or favorite things about being a streamer, is going out and showing somebody some love, especially if I just randomly raid somebody, right? I don't necessarily just raid somebody so they'll raid me back. I go out and I show love to the smaller streamer, and they're about to have a whole lot of people in their channel. And if you guys could do me a favor, hang around for just a second as we queue up this raid. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We're going to go show somebody some love. Who do we got in here? Let's see. I like that title. Oh, that's a good one. Playing some Subnautica there. Nice, nice. Over here. Aha, I like this guy's name. There we go. Oh, he's talking Fallout as well. He's talking Fallout right now as well. Let's see. Oh, number one on Twitch for Fallout yet again. Right now, I think we're gonna go with this guy. I don't think we've gotten him before. I like his name. I think we're gonna get him. And again, my mods go out and find people for me to show some love to. I think we're gonna get him. And we're going to push him to the top of Fallout. We're going to make him number one on Twitch for Fallout right now. Now, his name is Captain Beard. I love me some other bearded guys as well. You guys know who I'm talking about. He's got a red beard right now, again, called Captain Redbeard. He's got about 2,722 followers right now, a respectable 44 people on his channel watching his chat, but I'm going to make it a whole lot more because we're going to rate him right now. And again, right over here, you can see sharing the love. My mod's going to throw it in there again, and I'm going to remember today the Bit Boss. I'm going to remember the Bit Boss today. Who is the Bit Boss? I have to, hold on, I forgot who the Bit Boss was. It was Diamond. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Diamond in there. Let's go ahead and give him those 6,000 Kiz caps for being the Bit Boss at the end of the night tonight. Thank you so much to Diamond also for that donation earlier and that sub love. I think it was sub love. 12 months. Some of my peeps been with me for a year now over a year. Pretty awesome. So Diamond Eye 02, let's go ahead and give them those Kiz caps in the chat. And again, go ahead and grab it. If you're not a subscriber, you can grab that first one. If you are subscribed, you can grab that other one. If you're subscribed at level tier 2 or tier 3, you can grab those as well. Anybody can grab it, or you can just type it, Kismet Love Train, sharing the love when we go into his channel. And I'm going to go ahead and get that set up right now. A little bit of language when I went into the chat there, but oh well. And we're going to go ahead and line up the raid while you guys are copying in that stuff over there. Try that again. There we go. Line up the raid and let's do this. Bam. Get that raid started. Now, again, the whole goal of the Kismet Love Train is to, of course, take your love, amplify it, and then send it out to somebody else and ask them to do the same. And for them to keep going round and round Twitch's goes. I've literally rated thousands of streamers here on Twitch, and tonight is going to be no exception. We're going to blow up a stream. Come on, everybody. Come with me. You can make his night. You can make his night tonight. He's going to go, oh, my goodness, look at this raid. Look at this raid coming in. And, of course, I'll be back tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.